She's an international pop princess.
It's really amazing, and it's totally surreal at the same time. I'm like, I can't believe this is me.
And a powerful member of Hollywood's young elite.
Since I was little, I never really looked up to somebody that was in the business. I never said, I want to be just like them. I always wanted to be like myself.
She's a triple threat performer.
I'm happy that people kind of are accepting that and not saying, oh, she's an actress, so she thinks she can be a singer now.
Who still finds time to give back to the community.
I think it's really special now because I have a voice to some people. It doesn't take a lot of money. It takes, giving your time.
She's been in the spotlight for nearly half her life, and she's only 19.
I do care what I'm going to be in 5 or 10 years. I hope I get respect, I just want respect.
But her saccharine persona has made her a prime target of relentless critics and paparazzi.
I don't understand why they have to be so negative or get their little jabs in, because it hurts your feelings sometimes.
She's faced a painful public breakup.
I found myself trying to pick fights with him because I was bored, I think.
Allegations of a hidden dark side.
My mom and dad were like, who are you? I want to be able to hide in the corner and just be like everybody else there.
Terrifying run-ins with a violent stalker.
They want to find out where you live, they want to find out what you're doing, who you hang out. It's weird.
And the mounting pressures of life in the spotlight.
Sometimes I long for it, just to be able to go out and drive or, not have to answer to anybody.
So the question is, how did this talented unknown from Houston, Texas, make the leap from preteen to pop queen? And how did she overcome a barrage of criticism and maintain her dignity in the face of naysayers who claimed she was a fraud?
The best advice my parents have ever given me is just to be strong and handle rejection well.
Hilary Duff was born to be.
My mother always wanted me to be a lawyer,
a doctor,
an architect like my father.
My dad insisted on medical school.
I was always expected to be a part of the family business.
A bank manager.
But
I was born to be.
I get tagged with a good girl image, which is fine with me, I don't care. But there's always some kind of snarky remark about, how I don't do this or I don't do that, or, I don't have this scandalous lifestyle. In a moment, everything can change.
When 19-year-old Hilary Duff showed up single and ready to mingle at Hollywood hotspot Hyde in January 2007, the lovable singer raised a few eyebrows.
Give me a dance floor, give me a DJ, play me a record, forget what they say, 'cause I need to go, need to get away tonight.
Hilary and sister Haley arrived with a large entourage in tow and proceeded to cause a drunken scene, bumping into patrons, flirting with older men, and screaming at the top of their lungs in the ladies' restroom.
Pay no mind to what they say, it doesn't matter anyway.
Underage starlets at nightclubs are nothing new, but Hilary had built a lucrative empire on her wholesome image, and the incident set tongues wagging. Fresh on the heels of a painful public breakup with rocker Joe Madden, Hilary's subsequent pit stops on the A-list party circuit have prompted speculation that the bubblegum princess has gone off the rails in a desperate attempt to mend a broken heart.
It's hard, I'm 18 and things change all the time. So, if we broke up or got back together or whatever happened, I don't want that to be the focus of my career, because that's not what I work hard on.
With a brand new album on the horizon and her star set to burn brighter than ever before, it remains to be seen how this former good girl will handle the transition into womanhood and a red-hot career on overdrive.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Hilary Duff's road to pop princess supremacy began here in sunny Houston, Texas on September 28, 1987. Born into an idyllic all-American family, her father Robert ran a string of convenience stores, while her mother Susan sold cosmetics. Rounding out the clan was Haley, Hilary's older sister and #1 confidant.
She is the biggest inspiration, and I love her so much. We're best friends.
The Duff household was bustling, busy, and creative. It quickly became apparent that young Hilary had an undeniable fire, and Houston just wasn't big enough to contain her Hollywood-sized dreams. When Hilary was just 9 years old, Susan packed their bags and moved Hilary and Haley to Los Angeles.
We were kind of going back and forth for a couple of months. We'd go to LA, then we'd go back home, then we'd go to LA and keep trying and trying and trying year after year. And I think that made the biggest impact because there's so much opportunity there.
It would turn out to be a very fruitful decision, but it wasn't without a tremendous amount of sacrifice and backbreaking hard work. After 2 years of failed auditions, the girls were left dejected.
You know, when I got into this business, like with my job and stuff, I auditioned so much.
However, through the encouragement of her momager Susan and an endless reserve of determination, Hilary soon landed the leading role in a television series about a girl just like her.
I think the TV show helped a lot because the character Lizzie McGuire, they let me have total control over how she acted, what she dressed like, and I wanted to make her such a normal girl that everybody related to her.
Lizzie McGuire was about an ordinary teenager experiencing the pains of adolescence. Hilary's strong sense of ethics and her enthusiasm for life played a large role in the creation of the character.
Ready, action!
Who Lizzie McGuire was meant a lot to Hilary, and as it turns out, to the 2.3 million viewers who tuned in each week.
I've been doing this ever since I was like 6, and I really started to get involved when I was like 8 or 9, and I worked really hard, and then I booked a TV show, which is Lizzie McGuire, and then I think that's when it started happening very quickly, you know, so I think I'm very lucky and blessed.
Lizzie McGuire was a massive success. The show gained a cult-like status, and soon a hit spin-off film was released.
Background, action!
Hilary's star was rising fast, and she was only 15. When Hilary was asked to contribute some songs on both the film and TV soundtracks for Lizzie McGuire, she jumped at the opportunity.
It's me, as it's happening to me, it's so weird.
And the experience left her eager to revisit another of her formative loves, singing.
That when my music was first coming out, people were going to be like, oh, she can't sing, oh, her music's going to be stupid, it's going to be such a joke, you know, and I was really nervous about that.
Hilary was inspired by the current trend of young Hollywood actresses turned pop singers, and she set her sights high. The tween icon was desperate to break free from the Lizzie McGuire mold and start her journey to pop superstardom. But she was about to experience the dark underbelly of fame.
I have flaws and I make mistakes just like everybody else, you know. I've gotten my share of bad press, you know, like reading stuff about me that's not true.
Next on Born to Be.